Hello everyone, we're Team Nuggets and we will be presenting our pitch to Tenaganita on raising awareness of the refugee crisis that's happening in Malaysia. The Nuggets members comprises of Anjika Goel, Ishika Dua, Satanyangan Bhutia, and Utkar Srivastava. Tenaganita is a Malaysian human rights organization who is dedicated to help build and protect migrants, refugee, women, and children from exploitation, abuse, discrimination, slavery, and human trafficking. Tenaganita visions for a just, free, democratic, and prosperous society where the dignity and rights of all the people are equal. Its main mission is to promote and protect the rights and dignity of all women, migrants, refugees, while making spaces all together to accomplish their maximum capacity and freedom in a globalized world. The refugees living in Malaysia are having a devastating effect on their lives due to the Malaysian government's subsequent effort to curb the effects of COVID-19. Hence, the main objective of our campaign is to create awareness among individuals who are not aware of Tenaganita's work to provide support to the refugees.
We chose to deploy our visuals on Instagram. Instagram is a visual-centric platform with 700 million users on it, where it will be easier to reach our target audience. Instagram's affordance offers features like analytics, IGTV, stories, highlights, hashtags, and filters that helps to engage with our audience and keep track of its performance. Our target audience are both millennials and Gen Zs, as they are the most active age group according to the 2019 statistics. Out of 11.6 million Instagram users in Malaysia, 25 to 34-year-olds are the most active group. Followed are the 18 to 24-year-olds. It is also that the likeliness of an internet user to share would drop as the age group moves up, according to a survey done by the government. Hence, the younger generation is more likely to share our visuals over Instagram than any other. These are some researches and trends that show how Instagram and our target audience are the best option for this campaign. 86% of Malaysians use social media to get their information. Instagram comes in top 20 Google search queries. 70% of Malaysians use Instagram. 12 million monthly active audiences. And 82.3% of people share the content that raises awareness about an issue. We derived the visual inspiration from the YouTube trend of a day in a life and a very successful awareness-based campaign, Black Lives Matter.
The next component of our pitch will be a display of the visual mock-up we have designed based on our strategy. To build awareness around this campaign, we intend to use the IGTV and Stories function of the Instagram platform. The first visual we have designed will be posted as a short 3-minute IGTV video on the NGO's Instagram page. The main objective of this video will be focused on building awareness among the target audience regarding the difficulties faced by refugees. So the video will begin by showcasing the main hurdles faced by refugees, followed by a brief explanation of refugees in Malaysia and the problems they have faced during the MCO. Finally, the video will mention some of the ways or services that Tenaganita provide to the refugees. So, without any further ado, let's have a look at our first visual.
tidak berhak untuk berada di negara kita kerana masuk secara haram.
Now that we know how the video will look like, I will briefly explain some of the key components that were considered while making this visual. Firstly, the key message. The idea for this video is to show a glimpse of what a refugee's journey and a day in their life would look like. To achieve our campaign objectives, the video attempts to inform the audience about the various services the Tenaganita provides to the refugees. Secondly, the tone. The video will have an emotional or a documentary style tone to it so as to create a memorable, emotional video experience for the viewers.
These Instagram stories are a series of stories focused on showcasing what a day in the life of a refugee looks like and how that changed due to the effect of COVID-19. By using the highlights and stories features inbuilt in the application, we would create a series of documentary-style mini videos that show personal experiences and testimonials of the refugees, which will help familiarize the viewers towards the cause being campaigned for and the individuals representative of the groups they might choose to help.
The next component of our pitch is the rationale, which will explain why our visuals were designed in this way and why we think it will achieve our campaign objectives. So, as previously discussed under our strategy, we will be using Instagram to deploy our visuals. Firstly, we will discuss the platform vernacular of Instagram and its relation to our visuals. So, a platform vernacular is basically the distinctive combination of styles and other elements one would use for a particular platform. In case of the Instagram vernacular or the IGTV in particular, it is more suitable for posting full-length videos. Moreover, due to Instagram's aesthetic, creators tend to care more about the visual qualities of the video, and hence another common feature that can be seen shared by several IGTV video is that they are more edited or professional as compared to the other content that lives on the regular Instagram feed. In this sense, we believe that our visual matches the Instagram vernacular. Moving on to the technological affordances of Instagram, there are various sets of features on this platform that we can leverage to achieve the objectives of a campaign. Firstly, Instagram allows creators to increase community engagement by using the comment section or by interacting with them through the stickers on the stories, such as the donation stickers and the question stickers. For our for our second visual, we have made use of the donation stickers. One of the main advantages of using IGTV is that its functionalities allow easy viewing even on mobile devices. Next, in case of Instagram stories, they allow instantaneous recording and sharing, which is beneficial for our second visual, where we will showcase how a day in the life of a refugee looks like. Moreover, we also make use of the filters and stickers for our Instagram stories to make our visuals more engaging. The hashtag we have used for our visuals was one of the recent trending hashtags in Malaysia, where people were gathering online on social media to support the migrant community and also express their anger over the raids on Malaysia's migrants during the MCO. Our story visual will make strategic use of this hashtag so as to increase visibility among the target audience. Lastly, the highlights function of Instagram will enable us to display our stories for a longer period of time.
Another element to be focused on in the rationale is credibility. In an era of digital sharing, content is more likely to be shared if it is available when and where audiences want it, in this case easily accessible on Instagram, and is part of a steady stream of material, which we will achieve through our series of short documentaries interviewing refugees about their experiences individually. Viewers usually choose to share materials they value and anticipate others will value. Their content aims to be spread in order to be grown as a community by sharing awareness of the things going on around us at all times. If the cultural commodities or texts do not contain resources out of which people can make their own meanings or their social relationships and identities, they will fail in the marketplace. Therefore, it is necessary to include the following elements of producerly texts, including openness, loose ends, and gaps, allowing people to convey something of themselves when they share the content. Furthermore, to be noted, the form of communication used in our campaign is ritual. This model defines communication as the act of construction and representation of shared beliefs. It highlights the the sharedness of values, symbols, and cultural sensibilities that embody what people see as their communities. According to this view, the message and communication is not as a unit whose reach and effect are easily traceable, but as an ongoing process in which identities and senses of belonging are continually constructed. Other rationale elements we used while creating our campaign were polysemic images. This includes that media text has more than one interpretation, which means that different texts might hold different interpretations for different classes of people, to be affected by innumerable factors, some of which are learned skills, social backgrounds, and more. Hence, proving that it is necessary to design a campaign using elements focused towards your target audience while creating a campaign to be targeted towards a specific group of people, in our case, Gen Zs and millennials. Lastly, to invoke emotion in the mind of the viewer, no matter how much we like to think of ourselves as rational, logical people, human beings are still slaves to emotion. When used correctly, emotional marketing strategies help differentiate themselves in a challenging world. Therefore, by invoking emotions such as sorrow and grief through our campaign, we aim to motivate people to help those in need, may it be through sharing awareness or financial contributions. Lastly, I'd like to thank you on behalf of our group Nuggets for taking our time to listen to our presentation. Please feel free to reach out to us with any questions or feedback. Thank you.